for your next comedian. All right, you've seen him on television with quarterback Derrick Carr. He's been featured at the Edinburgh Fringe Festival, and you've seen him on Jimmy Kimmel Live, NACA Live. Put your hands together for Jonathan Flanagan!
Thank you. Thank you, NACA. Thank you. Guys, give it up for yourselves one more time. Give it up for yourselves hanging out, coming in. It's been a long weekend. This is great. My name's John. I am half Irish and half Mexican, so you can assume I was raised with alcoholism. Yeah. I'm just kidding. I meant Catholicism, but I confuse the two. I always confuse the two. They're similar. You know, they both have their meanings. People only go for the donuts and coffee. The big difference between alcoholism and Catholicism, with alcoholism, they're always telling you it's a disease, it's not your fault. With Catholicism, they're always saying it's a sin, it's your freaking fault, right? I am half Mexican. On my Mexican side, I'm the 7th generation Californian. Like going down my mom, my grandma, my great-grandma, going down the line, I'm 7th generation Californian. So it's we didn't cross the border cross us situation with our family, right? Because if you know the history, California became a state in 1850. That wasn't long ago. That was like 3.5 grandmas ago, all right? I mean, it's one day in 1850, my great-great-grandma woke up and she's like, oh, hey guys, we're America now. We're in America. Quit seasoning the corn. We're in America. You know? Hey, quit refrying the beans. Just bake them. We're in America, right? Everybody, quit being so misogynistic and racist. We're in America. Actually, they do that here too. They do that. They do that here. America wanted all the valuable parts of Mexico. California had gold, Arizona, New Mexico had silver, Texas had oil, so America took all the valuable parts of Mexico, but then they kept all the names of everything, right? That's why I don't live in the Angels, California, you know? They didn't even try with New Mexico. Like, we're gonna call ours Mexico. It's like, sorry, but that's what we call ours. Fine, better Mexico, New Mexico, whatever, just get out, right? It's crazy. Imagine if Canada did that to us right now. Just took all the valuable parts of America and left us with Florida. I knew you're here. I know you're here. They'd be building a wall right now. Like, I'm sorry, we gotta get this wall up. They're coming out with caravans of fan boats. They're bringing alligators with them, and not their best alligators, right? Then some guy in New York's gonna wake up one random day. Hey, no, freak away. We're Canadian now. We're freaking Canadian. Put some gravy on those French fries. We're Canadian, you know? I got your poutine right here. All right. Hey, moose. I'm walking. There'll be moose everywhere once they were Canadian. It is ridiculous. I owed my friend some lunch, and there's a really good taco truck around my house. I was like, hey, I'll get you some tacos. And he said, no, I don't like tacos. Get me a burrito instead. And I said, dude, that's basically the same thing. You know? He said, no, I don't like tacos because then it's folded up all the way. A burrito's folded up all the way. It doesn't make a mess. And I was like, dude, if you don't like tacos for that reason, you're gonna hate fajitas, right? Fajitas is just DIY tacos. It's like, if you like Mexican cuisine and do-yourself projects, try fajitas, you'll love them. They're great. If IKEA sold tacos, it would just be a plate of fajitas, right? It's like, oh, we'll give you all the tools, but you gotta build it yourself. I feel like quesadillas, just no one showed up when we got the taco factory except for the cheese guy. It's like looking around like, where's everybody at? Screw it, I'm doing my job. The tostadas just ran out of plates making the fajitas. Like, no patos, nada. Tostada? That's a dumb joke. You guys are dumb. You laugh at that. That's a stupid joke. I'm glad you laughed. I was in Scotland, I was in Edinburgh, I was in UK, I was in England, and the food was terrible. I don't know if you guys have been. The food is terrible in England, in the UK. I can't help but think the food's this bad now. How bad must it have been like 500 years ago, right? Because they used to go conquer other countries just for like some paprika, you know? The Queen of England's like, oh, this food is bland. Go take over India. Bring back some curry. You know? Christopher Columbus was the first delivery driver. That's all he was. He was a conquistador dash. That's what he was. It's like your driver Christmas picked up your spices and we return in 3 to 6 months. How frustrating would that have been? Like looking at the app, like, no, that's the wrong India. That's the wrong India. Cancel order. Gotta wait another 3 to 6 months. It is cold out. I didn't expect it to be this cold here in Missouri. It's freaking cold. I'm from California. But it's good because you don't see nobody fighting because it's so cold out, you know? You don't see anybody fighting on the streets. I think it's because it's too cold. You ever punch somebody when it's cold out, it hurts your hand more than it hurts their face. I swear. I think that's why they invented slap boxing, so people can fight like up in Minnesota in the wintertime, you know? You gotta really hate somebody to want to fight them in the wintertime. Like, just you wait. I'm gonna come down, I'm gonna whoop your ass, you know? I'm gonna put on my boots, my mittens, my hat, I'm gonna scrape the ice off my car, then I'm gonna come in, I'm gonna kick your butt, you know? You're on thin ice, literally. Watch where you step. It's thin ice right now. Be careful. I'm also dyslexic, and if you guys don't know what that means, the definition for dyslexia is it's a disorder that makes it difficult to learn to read, interpret letters, numbers, or symbols. But the last line of the definition says, but it does not affect general intelligence. Now, I feel like that was just some like insecure dyslexic person made them add that at the end. You know, it's like, hold on. We're not dumb, we just can't read, okay? We're not too good at writing either, or spelling, but we're not dumb. Like, no other disorder does people like have to like prove that to them. You know, oh, you have a muscular disorder? Yeah, so you're handicapped? No, I'm not handicapped, I just can't walk. I was like, okay, geez. Only dyslexic people are worried about that, or insecure. Being dyslexic when I was a kid, people would give me things that like motivate me. Like I got a calendar one time, and every month was a different dyslexic person who like achieved good success, you know? Like Da Vinci or John F. Kennedy or Tom Cruise, you know? They're all dyslexic. And I was like looking at like, yeah, but are they also a codependent middle child syndrome? Then we're not the same, okay? We're not the same. It doesn't help me any. Being dyslexic, I had a lot of teachers. Are there any teachers, any educational majors in here? Yeah. When you're a kid, when you're younger, or you're a kid, it's like you look at your teacher, you think like there's like all-knowing adults. And now you're an adult, you realize, no, there's like 25-year-old grad students doing TikToks on the weekend, you know? So I had a lot of teachers, but I had regular teachers, but then I also had special ed teachers because I was dyslexic. So what they do is they'd pull me out of class like once a week. You'd be in a regular class, they'd take you out of class like once or twice a week to give you some special attention. It's always me and this albino kid named Salvador. We were the two special ed kids in class. And they always take a couple like regular and some smarties to go with us, so we didn't feel like we were being singled out. But it took like a week before pattern started to form, like, hey, how come it's always John and Sal, you know? Are they dumb or something, you know? He wasn't fooling anybody. And Sal, you know, he's messed up, he's like blind, he wore big glasses, couldn't see. But he wasn't dumb, he was just blind. Me, I looked normal, but I was dumb, right? So my friends expect a lot more of me. Until it was my turn to read aloud in class, like, what's wrong with John? He doesn't look that dumb. You know, what's the problem? You know it's bad when you're getting help when you're reading from the ESL kids, right? It's like, no, it's I before E except after C. I'm like, C? C. It's like, all right, I got it. Reading aloud, you know, teachers still make you read aloud in class. Can you believe that? That's ridiculous. That's the most cruel thing to do to any kid. And screw you if we're those kids that would volunteer to read aloud. Like, oh, we're all impressed you can read at 5th grade level, you know? So can I now, right? Like, one day I wore my bathing suit to school, and as we were going to class, somebody pantsed me, and I was naked from the waist down. And that was the second most embarrassing day at school. First most embarrassing day is when I had to read aloud in class, a streetcar named Desiree. It was embarrassing. Yeah, it's terrible. Being dyslexic, I can't, I look stupid when I try to text girls I'm into, you know, like, hey, I'm really hopping to see you, right? Like, hey, what collage do you go to? I just look stupid, you know. I text my friend the other night, he's like, hey, I massaged you last time, how can I massage you back? He just blocked me, I don't even know what I said. It's ridiculous. Guys, thanks a lot. Thanks for coming out.